Audience, let's get another round of applause for our winners, Ice and Swedish Delight. Yeah. And continuing on in the winners semifinals, I'd like to call the next team to the stage. Give it up for Lucky and Shroomed. And their contenders, Plup and Mew2King. Yeah, come on, guys. Casters, throwing the hype over to you. Catch.
That stressed me out more than any possible sentence in the world. When somebody
when
somebody tells me catch,
did that bring back some bad memories for you, Jack?
I'm like, this
some
is not
Little League memories.
Not a skill that I have developed over the years, but one skill we've developed is watching some good Mew2King Plup, a little bit of Lucky Shroomed.
Yeah.
The recent results that I have for these guys, obviously you guys have seen Mew2King and Plup all over the place. Third at Summit 6, first Genesis 5, second Smash Summit 5, first Canada Cup over UGS. They've only lost to Double God teams or CLG and UGC in the tournaments after the Big House 7.
UGS, but
UGS,
yes, and when we talk about the pantheon of teams, those are the God teams too, in teams specifically. Lucky and Shroomed, two players who are really, really strong in teams, but we see them frequently roaming, searching.
They're
for
mercenaries for hire.
Exactly.
These are two mercs with a mouth.
And maybe this is the bond that will keep them together.
Yeah.
These two lonely.
I mean, we're all just lost souls. I mean, this is the essence of watching a tournament, right? We're alone and we're looking for companionship.
Yes, and we substitute that companionship with cartoon characters.
And Shroomed got second at GOML 2017, so Ice is our defending champion. Shroomed, the defending, what do you call it? Runner-up?
Runner-up.
Runner-up.
Who was he paired with?
I don't know. Forgot to write it down. Sorry about
Probably that. S2J. That was when they were teaming a lot.
I think so.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Around that time of the year, they also got, I believe, second or third at Full Bloom 3. They have a, really good resume. Lucky himself with Mango has some of the best results you could hope for. I think at Smash Summit 5 it was that they made the crazy run for a second-place finish.
Second place, yeah.
And these are two Fox Cheek teams. We talked about way back how Armada thinks the best team is Fox and the second best team is Fox Cheek.
Right.
And I think we see a little bit of that in the results this year.
Just saw Fox Cheek take the last match.
Yeah.
But what's going to be interesting in this match is that we got two very different brands of Fox Cheek.
Absolutely.
The Foxes may be a little bit more similar, but the Sheiks, as diametrically opposed as you could be, I think, in terms of Sheik playstyle. Shroomed has a reputation for being the most aggressive, balls to the wall.
No chain grabs.
No chain grabs. Very famously got chain grab mid-set by M2K after turning chain grabs off beforehand at Shine last year.
I watched that set, and I've never seen a man
we were both backstage
so
for that
mad
set.
immediately. It was the room gasped.
Yep.
It was a beautiful plot twist.
A TO had to be called. All right, but we got Lucky and Shroomed here on the red team. Lucky rocking the Dekumi tag as always, and Lucky being into the bottom of the stage and dying.
This is the third game in a row now that somebody has just died. Welcome to doubles. The points don't matter.
Yep. But Ice did that last time, and he brought it back and won, so we'll see if that's what happens this time.
All right. Yeah, one right there. Now two stocks gone on the red team. Mew2King and Plup holding on really solidly. Shroomed taking the ledge.
Yeah, but again, this is one of those things where the long, drawn-out, prolonged Sheik versus Sheik thing, that's not going to work out in doubles.
Right. Alrighty. Red team at the center stage. Lucky and Shroomed trying to salvage some of this game after the early losses, but they're taking so much % on their second stocks already.
Yeah, but
it's like they came into the game with 3 stocks.
M2K off stage, but you got Invincible Plup, who's going to shine spike his teammate.
It was a good shine spike. It was like really clean.
It was really, really clean. Sniped him out of the up B, but... Okay.
6 stocks to 5. A little bit of a recovery by Shroomed. He makes it back. Finds his way over to Lucky to help his teammate. Sheik is actually pretty fast at target switching, but just like, it's kind of hard to switch from running across the stage into like a solid attack.
Yeah.
That's one of her weaknesses.
Lucky goes for a cheeky shine there and doesn't work out, but he does manage to make it back to stage. M2K actually playing somewhat aggressive. The meme about M2K is that he loves to sit on the stage and charge needles, but you saw him run in there with a nair.
Yeah. I think the meme is pretty far from the truth for the most part in doubles. I think he does go to the edge to reset and to tank stocks if he knows that they're ahead, but he doesn't do it just willy-nilly for no good reason.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
He is... There's Shino stalling. Oh!
So, like, right now would be a good time when you know that your partner is responding and that you have, like, no chance of getting much traction.
Oh, wow. That was a crazy bait from Lucky. Sort of just willed M2K to run into an up smash.
Turned his back to him, and then he turned around.
Yep.
Up smash him. Beautiful day. Okay, red team. Look at these guys. It's like, it's a lot of AB, AB. Not a lot of sandwiching and, like, outside in. Now green team finally gets control of the center here.
They got both red team members off stage. That should close it out on Lucky.
Yeah, and
ooh.
And see how right there it's like, Shroomed just did not have a way to get across the stage safely. He has the speed if you're just like in a full breakneck run. That's so easy for Fox to respond to.
Yeah. It's interesting too where this is a thing where you expect the M2K Plup team, oh, they're more of a static team, they're gonna have better team synergy. They're also just better players, so if they're pretty fine with the 1v1 too, I think.
Yeah. I think 1v1 skill is like incredibly important in doubles. You can kind of patchwork your team to make it so that you only have to get stuck in the 1v1 for short periods of time, but you know, eventually it is going to come back to haunt you if you aren't as strong as your opponent in the just pure mechanics of the game.
Yep.
All right.
So now they always say, if you're the worst team, you should go to Yoshi's story.
I think Yoshi should be the only legal stage in doubles.
I think that's a terrible idea.
Beautiful place where the points don't matter. It is truly who's down smashes it anyways. And we'll go into the opposite, which is more room to breathe, more survivability for the whole cast. And you got to remember that when you're picking stage, it's not about, like, especially in a mirror matchup like this, it's about you believing that your play style works better with those stages' advantages than your opponents.
Right.
Everybody's getting the same thing.
Oh, some nice little follow-ups right there from Red Team. They don't manage to pick up as big a conversion as they'd like, but...
Green team a little bit stuck to the right side of the stage. Just Red pushing out. Lucky unable to save Shroomed there. I'm actually surprised he didn't like sneak in a back air there over the grab.
Oh, what happens here?
It's been 30 seconds and everybody pretty much is above 100%.
What a needle save! What a needle save from Shroomed! But Lucky just runs off stage again.
Oh, he still makes it, but not an edge dash. I think that might be it for Mew2King. He's so far away, but Plup guarding the stage and protecting him. Red team now in a horrible spot. Oh my god! And that's going to be a turnaround. Mew2King still close enough to make it back.
M2K's still alive.
Wow. But okay, that's okay.
Finally dies.
That's such good awareness from Lucky, because if you're hyper-focused on that edge guard, cannot kill Mew2King. And then suddenly your partner says, no, I've got him. I've got him over here. I got Plup. And you run in and get that up smash. Really, really good play by Shroomed and Lucky here.
Here we're seeing M2K charging needles by the end.
Once they're behind, the game changes.
Yes, that's true. Should be interesting to see how he is behind. Weird nair that manages to work out well for him there.
Shroomed lived so long in that stock, 178%. That is a budget you can work with.
Yeah, but it's M2K who's really, really carrying right now.
Yeah. Oh my god, he keeps making it back.
Oh, at the edge.
Should be another one. The sheet coverage, but who's going to get the edge?
Oh.
Nobody.
These three-person off the edge situations are just impossible to predict which way it's going to go.
Yeah.
Good nair out of shield. Beating the nair out of shield master with his own by Shroomed.
Master of his own domain, but it's the Fox Ditto at the left side. Plup comes out on top with Lucky at high percent.
Oh, M2K just sort of looked lost right there.
Yeah, Lucky at the slow get up. He just keeps needle. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Okay.
6 stocks to 4. It is green team now again clawing their way back into the lead. Lucky trying to advance on Mew2King.
Still seeing 2 1v1s here. Okay, they finally managed to regain some positioning.
Yeah, I believe this is the first tournament with Lucky and Mew2King since Genesis, since that upset, possibly EGLX. Something about Canada brings these guys together. Yeah, there it is. Lucky interrupting that.
So what do they do here?
Well, right now, for green team, it's just doing what they're doing, getting the... I mean, it's pretty simple. They seem to be playing together really well, looking for these 1v1s that they're winning. They've stopped the team combos. There was a lot of Shroomed helping out Lucky in a bind and getting coverage that Lucky couldn't get when he started to assault Mew2King, and then they turn around on Plup all of a sudden after those flow charts expended themselves. But that system has kind of collapsed as Mew2King and Plup have kind of just muscled their way back into the game.
They get their own double 1v1 there. It almost works out for it. They don't manage to pick up both kills, which is what we've been seeing from the green team over and over again. But Mew2King is forced to just Shino stall for a bit. Amazing DI from Shroomed to live.
Yeah, and what was such a strong start from the red team has now just like fallen apart. Those scrabbles by the edge, the really crazy slobber knockers that they were winning had stopped happening, and the green team just kind of controlled and slowed down the match's pace. On their way to a solid lead.
Oh man, and this is looking like a 5-stock potentially.
Yeah. And Plup and Mew2King are just so much more efficient in this spot.
Okay.
He turns around.
A hollow victory.
One on the board for Shroomed. Oh. That was cool.
And there.
The combos.
Yep.
I don't think Sheik is a promising 1v2 character. I've seen it happen in, like, the crazy high % situations. But
Yeah, I've seen Android pull some cool 1v2s out before, but it's hard because your moves just get punished so hard for hitting. Even in singles, Sheik gets punished for hitting the other character. So when there's a character you're not hitting, it makes it even harder.
Yep.
See that skull tattoo on Lucky's arm? That may represent red team's chances.
Pretty badass.
Thank you. Yes.
Pretty badass.
Show us that.
We like that.
Okay, but they go to Pokemon Stadium.
Alrighty. Immediately, Plup going in on Lucky, and then the needles in neutral. That actually one of the cheekier Sheik options, the low needle barrage, just for the percent.
See, there, again, I think red team had an option to maybe force a 2v1, muscle someone out, and go for something, but they still chose to pursue the 1v1. Shroomed went for a tech chase read with an up smash. And
yeah, it was a little bit of also like Shroomed not recognizing how dire of a situation Lucky was in. You'd have to get the replay to see if you could do anything better, but Lucky was getting ping-ponged around. When you see your Fox in that position, and Fox is like most of your kill power, you gotta save him. All right, Lucky not protecting, or sorry, Plup protecting Mew2King on the recovery.
Yep.
Got them pushed. That was a little bit of a good poof there.
Both red team members off stage. Both gonna die. Wow.
This is meticulous.
Oh, and Plup sends him out with the up smash just for good measure.
That was beautiful. That was like almost a perfect double sequence. You just push them out to the side of the stage. You take away their resources one at a time.
Force them to go high.
You help each other out in the edge guard, and you've got yourself
Lucky
a double.
Is dead, and M2K will gladly take that trade, forcing Lucky to 1-stock.
Lucky absolutely demolished this game. It's 2-0, and it's a long way home for the Sheik player and the Lucky player in red.
He's looking a little unlucky right now.
Unlucky game.
Okay, that's important. M2K is going to go to the edge and Shino stall. There's not much you can do about that.
It is 5-4. This is doable, but it's one of those games where it's like he takes so much % just from a 5-second sequence.
Plup is fearless. I remember when Plup was staying in NorCal for a little bit, he played a bunch of teams friendlies with Pew, and what Pew had to say afterwards is SFAT's more measured, and he can predict what SFAT's going to do. Plup just runs in.
Yeah, he knows. He knows himself, and I think that's like just a generally like more zen way to play. Is don't have too much respect for your opponent.
Good pickup from the red team, but they're both at such high % here. They're going to need to make these stocks count if they want any hope.
Yeah, they brought it back to even, but this is kind of like standing stocks where it's just waiting to be collected, and that's the first collection. Yeah, this is some IRS stocks.
My God.
And it is 4-2. I've seen it happen.
Right. I've seen it happen too. Oh, M2K sends his teammate off stage.
They've got him on the stage. That would have been the moment, in my opinion, if they could find a way to put together that double edge guard, and they have them both off the side of the stage. Here's another situation, a 2v1, but they commit to the 1v1. They split up. Lucky now the man in the middle, having to make the choices.
Doesn't work out. Shroomed is getting beat at the ledge when he should have had the easy edge guard.
This was a 2v1. This is a 2v1 where Lucky just kind of became indecisive, decided to focus on walling out Mew2King when Mew2King is on the edge instead of trying to help Shroomed.
Oh, almost died from that dash attack. Plup holding onto the stock.
Pass off. One alley-oop from the green team and another one.
Jeez.
Zelda coming out for that win.
Oh, man.
That was a really definitive win, in my opinion.
All those ledge situations, it's just so sad where, like, at the end there, it was like, oh, they have hope. Sheik has Fox off
You
stage.
guys can edge guard anybody.
One back air, and then Lucky had stage control on the other side in the 1v1, and then they just both couldn't make it work. And, I mean...
But if that's one thing you can say for